Hello everyone and welcome to this new League of Legends video. Today's video will be all about top 5 of meta mid lane picks. Before we start off the video, I just want to say that I won't be putting runes, masters and builds since I played all of these champions only a couple of times and I'm not really sure what the best runes, masters and builds are. I will however tell you some of the runes and masters I took and what I built, and so you can try it out for yourself. And also make sure to ask me down in the comments if you have any questions about the builds. Let's start off with the first pick, and that is Illaoi. You might be scratching your head like, isn't she a top laner? How in the world could she work in the mid lane? And the answer is pretty simple, and that is that you don't get punished as much for building damage, and you also want to get camped by the enemy jungler with this champion, since the more people there are around you, the more damage you'll get out of your ultimate. I had a lot of fun playing her, hope you guys do too. I took normal AD runes, Thunderlords as my keystone, and went Humus and that's Dance, and that build on from there. I'm not sure that's the best build, but make sure to experiment with what feels right for you. Next champion on the list is Nasus. Nasus has been getting some popularity in the mid lane a few months ago, but not enough that he's a meta mid laner, and only a few people play him and have actually got the challenger with this pick, which is pretty cool. So the reason why Nasus works in the mid lane is because you have a lot of damage with your Lich Bane Q and E and your R, and you have amazing wave clear with your E. You also get insanely tanky with your ultimate, so there's not much champions that can actually 1v1 you if you have your ult up. You deal insane amounts of damage and are ridiculously tanky, taking the fact that you're mostly building only ability power. I took movement speed, magic pen runes, that fire touch as my keystone, and for my starting items I took corrupting potion, then got dark seal and first started building Lich Bane, and after that you can build whatever feels right. Third champion on this list is Jhin. This pick is probably the most known out of all of these, and in my opinion, since even Faker plays him, that's maybe the reason why. You want to play him as this slow, immobile assassin that sets up his sniper and just shoots the hell out of people and just unloads his damage on someone and one-shots him. You can gank other lanes with your R, which is pretty insane if you can master your ultimate and hit every shot. You have a lot of damage, and the reason he kinda works in mid is because of his insane kit and his 4-shot passive. So kinda are playing an assassin AD carry, since you don't just auto attack, you mostly use abilities, and since you have only 4 shots, you want to build assassin items like Humus, which help you get easy kills before you run out of your bullets. I took standard AD runes, that first touch as my keystone, and got Humus and Infinity Edge for my first items. Next champion on the list is Shaco, to be more precise, AP Shaco. AP Shaco has been getting a bit more popular in the top lane, but not as much in the mid lane, and I honestly think playing him mid is a lot less risky and actually better than playing him top lane. In mid, you just want to play mind games with your mid laner and the enemy jungler, since mid is really easy to gank. You can actually get some kills on the enemy jungler if you stack boxes on places where he can gank. People usually max W, but in this case I maxed E just so I can poke my mid laner more, since if most mid laners are ranged and can zone you pretty easily from a lot of minions, so I want to pressure them too and have a kind of a simpler kill pressure. So hopefully that makes sense, but of course make sure to try it out for yourself. And so that made me farm easier, since they were kind of actually scared of me, and worked out pretty nice. I took standard AP rune page with that first touch as my keystone, and I got Lich Bane as my first item. I also started corrupting potion and a dark seal after my first bath. The final champion on this list is Nocturne. Nocturne is a pretty fun champion that is mostly played in the jungle, but he can work mid pretty well if you play him right. Laning his can be a bit tricky, but since almost every mid lane champion can zone you pretty hard with their ranged abilities and can auto attack you from CS, it's pretty easy to get pretty difficult laning phase, but after you get like level 4, it's gonna be a lot more easier since you have your shield up, you will have your Q to wave clear, and you also have a pretty decent wave clear with your passive if you stand in the middle of the wave. After level 6, you just want to kill everything you can, like just roam around the map and get easy kills with your ultimate, especially ganking bot. Ganking bot is so easy with your R since there's not much the enemy ADC can do against your shield. Like that's ability is broken for mid lane. Like it can block Z ult, so if you're playing Nocturne against Z, that's like pretty OP actually. Like there's not much Z can do if he can't proc your ult on you. So your W, which is insane in the mid lane, can also block a lot of abilities from all sorts of mages and can get you out of ganks, and is very useful. For my items, I went Yumus as my first item, then Blade of the Ruined King and Black Cleaver. But I think if you're doing well, Duskblade and Edge of Night after Yumus aren't a bad option, and you kind of want to play a bit more like assassin-y, not like fighter-ish type of champion. You also want to start off with Corrupting Potion to help you out with the mana and sustain. I took 80 runes and Thunderlords as my keystone. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to comment down below on what you guys think. I really want to hear your guys' feedback. Make sure to like or dislike, share, and subscribe. But thanks for watching, guys, and I hope to see you in my next video. Peace.